to give an update to the trigger slap modification for the AK. Took it out, and the modifications that I made in the last video, or maybe depending on how I end up editing this, it could be part of the same video as you're seeing here. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit it, so either way, the trigger slap video on the AK, I had explained to you that you have to be careful on your disconnector here, not to, when you remove the tang that was on the end of here, not to get too far down into here and tear up the and thin wall your spring hole there. Well, what I had to do after shooting it rapidly, I ran into where I was still having a little bit of issue with trigger slap, not much, but a little bit. And so what I ended up doing was I came back in, and you see where it is not blued there, where it's shiny. I had to angle that a little bit more. This did come out of here, and it was flat. You know, it went to about right there. But where you see the end of my fingernail, that's about where the metal was. And so I went in there and I angled it all the way up. And that is, I'm certain that that's going to take care of the problem. What I was able to do was, after I fired it a little bit and felt there was a little trigger slap, I pulled the trigger assembly back apart, and I could look in there and see again where it was actually hitting again. It was hitting in a different place because a lot of the material had been moved, but now it was still hitting. And so by looking at the wear, I was able to tell where it was and remove this again. So just an update, if you are going to do this, you might as well go ahead and cut that straight part off and just make it follow this contour here, and that will take care of the problem. Thanks, guys.